A warm welcome from newsandviews.online. Really nice to connect with each one of you after 1 year. One small thing before I speak few important things with you. Last year on 7th of May when Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji launched the news portal for us, he had two small bit of advice for us. One was the media should not be biased. It should share the news the way it is. Let people decide. Second, the news should be constructive. It should bring some kind of cheer to the people. And with these two bit of important advice from Sri Sri, last 1 year, whatever we did in terms of the content that we shared on the portal, we made sure that we don't blame the system just for the heck of it. We gave solutions along with a lot of issues that we raised. When I say we, it is all the authors who contributed the articles. As editorial policy and company policy, there were a couple of times when we were not in line with the author's content, but with the effort that the authors had to put in to share the article with us, we respected their hard work and we published the articles. Those were a few occasions, but the reason I'm sharing this is because it's not only the content in terms of not being biased, it's also giving a free hand to the authors and just putting plain simple facts, plain simple news and views from different authors who come from different walks of life. We've been really fortunate to experiment something big time. We don't have any professional journalists on board. Yes, there have been a couple of senior journalists who have honored us by writing articles for us. But majorly, we have survived last 1 year purely on the content shared by professional people like you and me. We have also focused on the second part that Sri Sri has said, bringing in cheer. So for that particular purpose to be serviced, newsandviews.online is media partner to one CSR initiative, Ek Kadam Foundation, which has some very unique initiatives for martyrs, for Bharat Darshan in terms of digging out something very useful information. And I would allow the team Ek Kadam Foundation to speak more in detail about all these things. Having said that, in terms of numbers, we published over 900 plus articles in this 1 year. There were 5 major achievements which normally the news channels say the impact, dash impact. So we also have a couple of things to share and say these are impacts. And in an internal meeting, when we were discussing about these impacts, we realized that these are not impacts. These are real impact. For the simple reason nobody knows us, but still the government listened to us. The present day government paid attention to something serious that we had raised, and the issues were solved. We'll share all these things in the corporate video separately. Next 1 year is going to be important because we have to retain what we have earned, plus we have to create something new. There are some experiments which we are doing on social media news. We want to be different, and as time goes by, a couple of new initiatives with innovation would be visible to our viewers. Once again, I'd like to thank from the bottom of my heart to all my authors to sincerely keeping us in business. Without you, this was not possible. And equally, genuine thanks to all our readers who kept on reading our articles, giving a lot of RTs, mentioning us in different forums, and at times sending us DM messages with their critical inputs. Thank you so much for being with us. We need your support in the journey for the next financial year. Thank you once again. Jai Hind.